Summary electric rate.
No,
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, cookies, I'm sorry.
I got one more thing if I could. Can I have permission to purchase that transformer for 12 acres? So, because it takes 6 to 8 weeks for lead time? Or do we want to wait, or?
Well, is the engineer working on any of that? Do we have an engineer working on it?
I don't
I
think.
have contacted 2 engineers. I contacted DRG out of up north, Rock Rapids, and they are working on getting us a proposal set up. And I have contacted P&E out of Carlisle, who also is working on getting us a proposal set up.
Do they usually buy the equipment?
No, we just normally make
No.
the packet and make the regs.
And those should be turned, they should be to me so that I can present them on the 28th.
You know, what I could do, guys, is I got about 3 or 4 different prices for transformers. One was 11,000. I'm not going to go into that, but one was 9, one was 8. I could pick out the one that I think we need and get the footprint on it, because basically what I'm after is the contractor got a hold of me because they want to put this grade. It's a support thing to hold the transformer up.
It's the base.
The base, so they can come out with their conduits and keep doing their wiring part, but they need a square footage or whatever that size that transformer is going to be. But if we don't want to do anything yet, I can go ahead and...
Oh, it ain't like we don't want to, I just don't want to get the wrong thing.
One minute, can we wait till the
You know, the
28th?
engineer-
Is that when we're supposed to have
The
some
engineer has
choice?
certain specs he wants.
Right, and he may spec some different ground plan.
Yeah.
Well, no, 12 acres is supposed to furnish the ground plan.
Well, can you stay in contact with them and then make sure that we have good communication between both of us?
Yeah,
Make sure you keep a hold of Mark.
I can call their contractor and see. I told him I would try to find out tonight. But if worst comes to worst, I can get a footprint from the factory on how big the thing is, then he'd go ahead and order it.
Well,
ground
just,
plan.
just the base of what you're talking about?
Yeah,
We should go with that, that'll fit under any one.
yeah, just about.
Just, I'd go ahead and order the base if they need that in there.
Well, see, they're gonna get, they have to buy the base.
Yeah.
All they need to know is the dimensions of the transformer so they can buy the
Right
correct base for it.
So we really know, need to know what transformer we're gonna buy.
Yeah, something, yeah. That's why I'm kind of wondering if we wait till the 28th, hopefully have
I don't
some
know.
type of,
We're gonna be pinched for time here, though.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
'cause they want to get in too.
I can do it that
Maybe
way. I can-
contact those contractors we talked to and see if they've got,
If they can rush it along a little
but they've
bit.
got, they know what they want to use already, so we can get something.
Mark, can they be hooked up to 2400 until we get all the rest of the project done? Is that, I mean, can we set
Well,
transformers
they
there
could now,
temporarily?
and, well, there again, we'd have to get some step downs again.
No,
No.
I mean, could we use the 2400 on transformers out wherever they're gonna put this until we got the whole rest of the project done, or?
I think their problem with it was they wanted to go bam.
Bam.
Yeah,
They all switch over for a day.
They can't be.
so they're down for just a little bit while they switch
They want to be
over.
down for an hour rather than
Oh,
a
we
day.
surely have a bunch of 2400 transformers around town that we're not using, don't we have some down in
Yeah.
the shed? I mean, I
They
can,
gotta run their wire.
because they got them in the basement now or something,
But
right?
see, they're gonna be doing all new breaker panels and all that stuff down in the basement. And then we could run our 2400 in like it is now, and then get all their stuff in. And then when we're ready, then they could switch over. So we really wasn't needing more transformers. We could use what we got there, and then just feed the building existing like it is. And then get all their stuff built in there, because they're gonna have new panels, switches and all that stuff.
That's all gonna be 12.5.
Yeah.
Copy.
But we'll get it figured out however if they need help or something, then.
Just so they have minimal downtime.
Right.
Switch.
Yeah. They got a date set too, I think.
I think like end of August, but we won't reach end of August.
That's why I said we're getting,
Yeah, it's starting to run a little
And if I
short.
contact the engineers and just get you a transformer size, will that help?
Yeah, it's a 300 kVA transformer and it's
You
122.
just be in here when she talks to you. So they
I don't know if they'll know the dimensions or anything, but
Yeah.
do you know what they're gonna want?
Yeah, I know they want 300 kVA. Well, they spec 225 kVA, and I'm going
Never
with
knew.
300
Yeah,
just for growth a little bit.
growth.
Well, maybe what we should do is, the one I want to get, I'll get a footprint of it, so we know the dimensions of it, then I'll give it to the contractor, and then he can get that base, so they can keep going, and then we won't have to worry about it for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to talk to engineer about it.
Yeah, in case the engineer wants to change something, well, that base is pretty well standard for the 300 kVA transformer, so.
Are we gonna have to change that box on the west side up there of 5 acres? If we go around and come around to that, or are you gonna come in behind?
Well, we thought about coming in north of 5 acres up there behind,
On the backside.
But then you also mentioned that maybe Cookies want us to continue that line.
oh yeah, Cookies might want to continue down, and that's the next phase of this thing. But Jeff is gonna be here to explain it, and he's not here, so.
So we can put something right there at the corner, I suppose, and come around or go straight ahead. The box there.
No, that's why they want to go around the backside rather than cut through
Yeah,
the
where
streets.
North of
Cookies gonna take a
5
lot.
acres there, where we were gonna.
But it's not gonna be, it's just gonna be the new part, the new addition.
Take on.
It's not gonna be the
Or
whole
we could
building.
run that on 12.5 and the rest on.
That's how they wanna do it. They just want the new addition on 12.5. And they're gonna do something different out front, put new banks out front.
You're going 440, but
That was brought up too, and that was just brought up, so, and they didn't discuss any further.
Want the new box and everything out front?
And they wanna go 480,
okay.
483 phase, be 277, 483 phase. I said, let's get some of this other stuff done first, or talked about first before they start adding up all this other stuff. And then they're wanting to move their gas, then move their water, so it doesn't go into the building. I said, hey, that's you guys' cost.
I presume
And
that's based on
so
the agenda.
Black Hills Energy was contacted Jeff and I this afternoon, so they can get a price for them to move that, their 2-inch gas service going to the building. So that was just some questions that they had, you know.
Yeah.
But then, you know, we'd have to go all the way down here to Cookies from 5 acres up there, and that'd be quite a bit more expense. Have to go through this.
Well, I think we better contract with some engineers first.
Yep,
That
that's
might
an
be
excellent
the best
idea.
route.
I'm gonna set that up so we can tie other houses back onto that too, as long as we're, you know, if it's
As long
possible.
as the load isn't too much for us.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we gotta be careful of the loading that's on the transformer now at the sub, that we don't get that overloaded by adding all this other stuff too. We gotta kinda, and an engineer could tell us that. That's all I have.
You also want to talk about that pad there, behind Marlin Smith's, correct? What we want to do there?
Oh, yeah, whether,
Where's the fault's at?
whether we wanna fix the fault or put new in there. I guess we got off track
Is that where we're
talking
gonna,
about that
is
route.
that where we're gonna put that new route, a new line?
Mm-mm.
I think we really ought to fix it because it is part of the loop, right?
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, we need to fix it.
I think,
Well, just fix
I
it.
don't know whether you wanna just
But
replace
do
the
we
whole
want to
thing.
splice it, or do we want to repair it with new line?
Put a whole new line at 300 feet, or you want to just repair the line?
Isn't this the second time for now?
no, that was another circuit, that was
It's
5
about
acres.
400 feet east of where the last one was.
Yeah, so, you know, if we're, eventually, if we're gonna be replacing that stuff in new addition, we're probably better off splicing it and fixing it than putting a 300-foot chunk of new in there, and then 5 years down the road abandon it because we're going a different route. That's just kind of my looking at it.